الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Wenn man die Zeitung aufschlägt, steht meistens Zenica ist das passiert, Zenica ist das, nie in Sarajevo oder anderen Städten. Eigentlich ist immer der Grund und die Kriminalität in Zenica.
Inače, Zenica je prije rata imala oko 145.000 stanovnika, sad ima oko 130.000, a u toku rata je primila, kroz Zenicu je prošlo oko 100.000 izbeglih raseljenih lica.
Hier gibt es viele Arbeitslose und jedes Jahr beenden die Kinder ihr Studium und landen wieder auf Arbeitsamt und haben keine Hilfe. Walter habe ich vor 2-3 Jahren kennengelernt. Wenn ich jetzt Hilfe brauche, was das Studium angeht, kann ich immer zu ihm kommen.
Waltera, znači, upoznao sam dolaskom njegovim ovdje. Ja mislim da je on jedna od posljednjih humanitarnih organizacija koja djeluje u Zenici.
Some friends show me the much talking of the Walter, and I say one day I want to know Walter. I want to be with him to see who is this man. I became a believer when I was 17, and when I turned 18 I was in a Bible school already. I think from the first day I became a believer, I have this commitment to, I gave my life to Jesus to be his servant. And for the first day I became a missionary, I think, because I started to speak to my friends, and some of them accepted Jesus, my family. And I always had in my mind that the Lord was willing me to go and make disciples. And I went to Bible school, and I worked for 4 years in my church in Brazil, a small church in São Paulo, helping that church in the growth ministry, and also in 2 years in my home church, and 8 years in Belgium, 8 years in Bosnia. My first vision, and it still is, to do church planting, and this is what I came. But I'm work also as humanitarian aid. I'm a director for the center. We do food distribution. We have 120 families in our food program. We give out clothing. We help people with medicine, social advice for any kind of need, medical, for electricity, for heating, and you visit the families, you talk with them, and you go to the hospitals to visit those and to help those who need to go to hospitals. And you provide scholarship for youth, for children, and also have a dental clinic, a prosthesis lab. And now we're doing this shoebox distribution for Samaritan Poors. We go in schools, in local associations, and the kindergartens, villages, the hospitals, and churches. 8 years we have enjoying, I can say enjoying living by faith and living on the edges, paying all those things. People think that we are very rich because they're always giving money, helping the poor, buying food, buying, helping for electricity, heating, and we're always giving something because Jesus said you should give. A few people support us monthly, some with 50, 30 euros, some 5 euros, some from Europe, some from America, one church for $400, but we cannot provide a good salary because we said it's faith-based ministry. It means we have several workers, and only my sister and I were supported by outside by donations, and from our donations we pay those people.
For now I work in a humanitarian organization, Professional Internationals. For 4 years I work in an organization like distribution food, talk with people, make lists for people and this stuff. And also I start with dentists, like techniques, make prothesa for people who not have teeth. I make prothesa, talk with people. And this is my job. I work in an organization.
I've been living here in Bosnia for 9 months, and I'm from Brazil, and I decided to follow God's will, and so I came with my family in February and last February to serve Bosnian people with my job, with my gifts, and show them God's love. And we decided that because when you feel faith and when you see faith in your heart, that God put faith in your heart, and you just decide, okay, let's do it, let's move and follow God's will.
Nadam se da ova njova aktivnost neće brzo prestati, ali ja bih volio da Zenica krene jednim drugim tokom.
There is no typical day in my life. Every day is different. I'm trying to slow down. I do a lot of humanitarian aid. We did a lot before. We're trying to slow down because we want to focus again in church planting. This is what we call our Blagonati Valley, or it means a valley of blessings. Our purpose is to establish here a camp, a Bible camp, youth camps, English camp, any kind of camp that you want to do is in partnership with all the churches. We create an association called Pomerania, it means reconciliation. Through that association we will establish this Bible camp. And also a farm is to like a experimental farm that we can train people from the village to come to learn with us, and later we will send them back to their villages with the equipments and also with the seeds if they need to do some agricultural things. And a third thing that we want to do here also is a transition center. It's a house for youth above 18 who were in the orphanage. and they have no place to go, or we call transition center because we transition between the orphanage and the independent life. And the fourth one will be this nursery home for old people, and we are planning to do in that part, that nursery home, when you have old people who live alone, and some of them are sick, they cannot go to the hospital, and this will be like a clinic, a kind of nursery home. And this is our vision for the future. We are already buying this land where you see now. The first phase is 20,000 square meters, and God willing, we want to buy more and expand to have peace in our camp, in our transition center, and the nursery home. And I'm looking for someone who can work in the camp, in the project, also in the administration of this future camp, and someone who could work with the youth and training, and also someone who the nursery home, who knows if you have someone in Austria who wants to help us to come with that vision for the youth, for the old, for the children camp. There is a place in Bosnia.
Walter ist ein guter Mensch, hat ein großes Herz für Kinder und für Menschen allgemein. Er guckt nicht nach der Religion. Für ihn sind alle Menschen gleich und das finde ich gut.